In this video, we're gonna be going over how to gain 100,000 followers on Instagram in the next 30 days. I just helped this creator do it, this creator do it, this creator do it, and I want the same exact thing to happen to you. In fact, if you follow the blueprint that I'm about to share with you, I am 100% confident you'll be able to gain over 100,000 followers on Instagram in the next 30 days, no matter what niche you're in. All you have to do is make sure that you're doing everything that I'm about to share with you in this video. Step number one, you need to make sure that you have a list of 6 to 8 creators within your niche that have 25,000 to 100,000 followers, and they need to be getting at least 50,000 views on a reel every once in a while that they're posting. Now, what I need you to do right now, create that list of 6 to 8 creators, and then I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do so that you're able to replicate their success. But before I can do that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you wanna grow quicker on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, I literally upload a video about how to grow on these platforms every single day. In addition to that, I created a free Instagram growth course that's gonna share with you things like the best time to post on Instagram, the best hashtags to use, and so much more that you're not gonna find in this video. So please get it right now. It's at the link in the pinned comment below. Again, it is 100% free. So now that you have that list of 6 to 8 creators, I need you to go through any reel that they've done that has gotten over 15,000 views on it. I want you to go and make a list of all of those reels. Now that you have those reels, you need to begin recreating those reels. If you don't understand why I'm asking you to do this, let me explain. The way that the Instagram algorithm works, Instagram has certain subjects that people are interested in. People create content on those subjects, and then those people get views. That is why those creators got views on their videos. In addition to that, the reason those creators got views on those videos is because they were able to get enough watch time. The only thing that Instagram cares about, and honestly, the only thing that YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram care about right now, is that there's an audience for the content that you're creating and that you're getting a high amount of watch time. Now, you already have models on how you could be doing this because you just went through and did the work of getting 6 to 8 creators within your niche. You went through and found content that is actually working within your niche, and this is not content that's working because somebody has 1 million followers. That's why I told you to look for people that have between 25,000 and 100,000 followers, because this is clearly content that is working, it's clearly content that is helping other people grow, and it's clearly content that if you recreate it, you will get more reach. Because if you're in the fitness niche, you're in the crypto niche, you're in the finance niche, no matter what niche you're in, people are going to see that content, they're going to follow you, and this is going to help increase the amount of followers that you're getting, and it's going to make you a way better creator. Now, a lot of people watch this video right now and say, Rob, I'm not copying somebody else's content. Now, you need to understand something. You are not copying their content. You are simply doing your take on the piece of content that they created. If you look at anything, if you look at the news, there's something that happens in the news. Fox says something about it, CNBC says something about it, the New York Times says something about it, CNN says something about it. They're not copying each other, they're simply all giving their take. The same exact thing is happening on Instagram, the same exact thing is happening on your niche, and one of the things that's holding you back right now, it holds most small creators back on Instagram, is that you're not actually getting into the conversation on topics that Instagram is going to be pushing out, but that is all solved now that you know exactly what type of content to create. Now, please, do not forget something. You need to be using the same sound as them. It needs to be the same length. It needs to have the same hook. And a lot of creators out there will do this, and they'll message me. They'll say, Rob, I took your advice. I recreated XYZ's video. I'll go look at the original video, and then I look at their video, and they're totally different. The hook is different. The description's different. Everything needs to be the same. The lighting needs to be similar. What you're dressed like needs to be similar. The cadence of the video needs to be similar, because you need to understand however many videos you have to recreate. It might be 30, 40, 50. You need to continue to create content on those topics, on those videos, until it is successful. If it's not successful, it's not because the topic didn't work, it's because your video didn't work, and you need to get better at creating content. And the only way to get better at creating content on social media is to start creating more content on social media. Now that you know exactly what to be posting about, I'm gonna share with you the best times to post and one other secret that you need to make sure that you're implementing, because if you're not implementing the secret, you're not gonna be able to turn your viewers on Instagram into followers. Now, when it comes to the best time to post on Instagram, there are 2 best times that you need to be posting. You need to be posting for the general best times on Instagram, but you also need to make sure that you're posting when your actual audience is online, because the way that the algorithm works, the algorithm is going to push your content out. If your audience doesn't interact with it at all, well then guess what? Your content's not going to continue to get pushed out. And when I say interact with it, I'm talking about them liking, them commenting, but more importantly, them watching the entire reel that you're uploading, which is why you need to be focused on the amount of watch time that you're getting. So the 2 best times that you need to be posting, the first, you need to look at your analytics, see when your audience is online. Whenever they over-index and are online, make sure you're posting at those times. The other 3 best time slots for you to be posting in are from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., and 7 to 9:30 p.m. Now, those are the best time slots for you to be posting, but I also need to make sure that you're taking into consideration what kind of content you're actually uploading. I just helped this creator also gain 100,000 followers on Instagram, and guess what? He was able to do it because he was contextual with the content he was posting. posting. He posts prayer-related content. He doesn't do an AM prayer at night, and he doesn't do a nighttime prayer in the morning because it needs to be contextual to when you're actually uploading, and a lot of you guys do not do a good job at this. So please make sure that you're taking into consideration whether or not your audience is ready to consume the piece of content that you're creating. Now, just posting content at the right time, that is not going to be enough. You also need to make sure that you're using the right hashtags on Instagram, but more importantly, making sure that you are not making mistakes that are holding a lot of people back from growing on Instagram. These are things like putting hashtags in the comments, using irrelevant hashtags, using hashtags that are too small, and using the same hashtags over and over again. You need to make sure that you're not doing this. It's a huge mistake that I see so many small creators making, and it's holding you back from growing. Instead, you need to be using the following 3 hashtag strategies. The first one, 3 to 4 hashtags. The second one, 7 to 8 hashtags, and then finally 12 hashtags. Now remember, these need to be large hashtags and they need to be relevant to what you're actually posting about. The way that Instagram uses hashtags is they're going to look at the hashtag that you're using. They're going to look and see whether or not the content that you created is like the other content that has done well under that hashtag. If it's not, well then guess what? Your video is not going to take off. Instagram is going to limit your reach. Secondly, they're going to be looking at whether or not those hashtags are relevant to the piece of content that you created. If they're not, they're going to limit your reach. If they are, it's going to increase your reach, and you might even be able to rank for that hashtag. In addition to that, you want to make sure that you're going after hashtags that are large, because a lot of creators will follow large hashtags. What happens when you follow a hashtag? That hashtag's content then shows up in your feed, and this is an easy way for you to get more views on your content because you're going to be uploading things that are under things that people are following, and guess what that means? That means you get more exposure, you get more views, and if you're doing the last step that I'm about to share with you, that more views is going to turn into more followers, and it's going to help you gain 100,000 followers in the next 30 days. Now, the final and most important step that you need to make sure that you're doing, and this is where most creators mess up because they skip this part of the video or simply because they're not doing this, you need to have a call to action in your video. Now on Instagram, your call to action needs to show up in 2 places. First, in the last 3 seconds of your reel, you can say, if somebody watched an entire reel about how to get big biceps, they want big biceps. So put a call to action at the end telling them to follow if they want bigger biceps, or follow to grow their biceps. Not follow for more workout videos, not follow for more workout tips. That's not what they want. They don't want more workout tips. They want bigger biceps. You already know that because they watched your video on that subject. So please make sure your call to action is contextual to whatever you're posting about. In addition to that, you need to be putting it at the end of your description. Ideally, you should be creating long descriptions on Instagram. You should be hooking people in, telling a story, and then having a call to action. And please make sure that your call to action is to follow you, not to save your video, not to share your video, not to comment, not to like, not to click the heart, not to go look up your mom. It needs to be to follow. That is what's going to make you successful. Now, if you want to get guaranteed growth on Instagram over the next 30 days, you want me to tell you exactly what you should be posting, what time to post, what hashtags use to guarantee that you grow on Instagram. If that sounds interesting to you, then keep watching this video. All of that being said, if you want guaranteed growth on Instagram in 2022 or just in the next 30 days, you need to get into my mentorship program where I guarantee that I can help you grow on Instagram. In fact, I'm gonna tell you what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use to guarantee that you grow in the next 30 days. If you don't grow, I'm gonna give you your money back, 0 questions asked. Now, there are limited spots for this because there are so many people that wanna get into it, but I can only work with so many creators. So if you're interested, go to the link in the description. This is the same exact course that Tuvok12 took to gain over 100,000 followers on Instagram. Av Moves took to gain over 1 million followers on Instagram, the Joel Magician took to gain over 500,000 followers on Instagram, and so many other creators. I'm telling you guys, the organic reach on Instagram is not going to last forever. If you want to take advantage of this, you want brands to pay you for your posts, you want to know what you should be posting, what hashtags to use, what time you should be posting, and again, guaranteed growth on Instagram. Nobody has ever offered this before. Nobody's ever going to be able to offer this, but I can offer this to you right now if you get into this very limited program. So please, if you're interested, sign up at the link in the description. If not, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I'm going to put up on the screen because they're the videos that YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.